What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 37 of Rip City Rundown. Not a lot's going on with the Blazers right now. We're kind of in that little low point before the trade deadline, so we're just waiting for some big news to happen. It's kind of like NFL is king right now. So we're kind of just going to talk a little bit about Blazers, but there's not a lot to go along with the Blazers right now. So maybe we'll talk about NFL. We'll talk whatever we want. Wes, how you feeling? NFL, Blazers, anything you got here early in the pod?
Well, I didn't watch much of the game today. Saw that we lost.
Neither did I.
It's that point in the year. It's a little before the trade deadline, and we're kind of just in the middle of the season. Blazers aren't really playing for anything. I'm just really not keeping up with the team right now, honestly. I mean, I am, but I'm not watching every possession like I'm going to live and die. So I'm doing all right. The team, we'll put it out of the way right now. Nasir Little's out for the year, most likely with a torn labrum, pretty sure.
Yeah.
So that's really tough because that was one of the bright spots of the season, watching Nasir Little and Simons and their development. So that was a tough call there.
Yeah, we can go ahead and talk about that real quick. That's really the only significant news that's come out about the Blazers recently. That really sucks given the fact that he was going to be a featured part of the team, especially with this most likely being a down year, and us kind of wanting just to play the young guys more. But I think he'll have one more year on his contract left. This would have been a big year to just kind of know what we truly have in him. And I think we kind of had enough games to see that what we had, but the opportunity would have been immense later in the year. So having him out, it helps us lose more, if that's the bright side of it. But for him, it sucks for sure. Torn labrum was nothing to, it's a pretty big injury. So hopefully he comes back healthy from that.
100%. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, January, we went pretty much 500. I mean, we do have one more game at OKC, which should be a win. But beginning of the year, you tell me we go 500 in February, I wouldn't think we're this bad of a team, obviously, just from the start. But awful news that Nasir's out. Like Wes said, just a dead point in the season. No motivation. It's not like I'm not happy if we win and not that mad if I lose. It's kind of just like, oh, we won. Oh, we lost.
Yeah. I'll say for Nasir, ever since he began starting, majority just looking in January because I think he started a couple of games here and there earlier in the year, but January is really when he's been starting. He's averaging 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. His shooting percentages, 45% from the field, 40% from 3. So in the games he started, he's looked really good. So it's sad to see him be hurt for sure.
Yeah, and it's almost like this injury bug in Portland that just cannot go away. I know every team deals with injuries, but I mean, at some point in the year, I know Dame, CJ, Norm, Nurk, Rocco, Larry Nance, Cody Zeller, Nasir Little.
Yeah.
Have all missed time. And Cody Zeller, he's out right now, right?
Yeah, that was a big injury too. I'm completely forgetting about that because the Nasir news kind of pushed him to the side. I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, he's out 8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah, big surgery.
At this point, if you're the Blazers, you got to look into getting a new athletic trainer.
I'm just
the current one is.
Yeah, about that. We do have the only woman athletic trainer in the NBA.
Coincidence?
Not saying that matters.
Just kidding.
Not saying what?
Just kidding.
Not saying that matters, but I still see that.
He said coincidence. Yes, I don't think it correlates. So before we, that's a coincidence. We're not gonna. No comment there. Let's talk about a little bit. So last podcast talked a lot about the trade deadline. Obviously nothing has happened yet. Big piece of news that I saw though. This kind of has to do with the Blazers because it's sort of like a target, but Ben Simmons, the Kings pulled out of trade talks with Philly for Ben Simmons, and I'm pretty sure at this point, Philly just wants James Harden.
Yeah, I saw they might want him even in the off season too, just straight up sign.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, Ben Simmons' price is way too high. they wanted like picks and pick swaps and young players, and
I don't even know who's reporting that because I was watching something else, and it could just be Daryl Morey just throwing out some fake trade offers that he says are coming, but they're not actually true.
That's a great point. That's super underrated that you said that. Like, not many people think about that, but like GMs use certain media voices and media personalities to like kind of push their narrative or boost the trade value of a player. You know, like for example, it was Woj was like the mouthpiece for Neil Shea. You know, it might not have been Woj, and then like I think it was Woj, and then Chris Haynes is like the players.
Yeah.
Like whenever you hear Chris Haynes' piece, it's coming from Dame. Dame is his source. So it's just interesting, the whole media side of things with how bias works.
I do think if the Sixers wanted to trade Ben Simmons like at the trade deadline and wanted to make a move to win now, I do think CJ's still the best option out there right now. Like obviously,
I agree.
The Kings offer is better for the future if you're getting like Tyrese Halliburton, but they're in a win now mode. So I think CJ would be the best option to go get.
Yep. Just looking at the standings. Sorry to get off topic, but we are in the plan right now, and I'm not gonna say by far, but like we're 3 games in the plan, and it's like
tough.
But I don't know.
We're 3 games to the good.
There's no way.
2, I think. So at least that was last. We did win.
Oh yeah, San Antonio just lost to Phoenix.
Just saying something fun to watch in June. Maybe, I don't know.
June.
Hey, how did the finals?
That's right. I meant May, but you know what I mean.
Hey,
whatever the plan is.
You're lagging.
You're lagging, mate. Oh my goodness.
2.5 games, Curse.
All right, Wes is hardcore lagging right now. What did you just say?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
What do you say? And there he goes. All right. So,
Wes, we're gonna move on. Wes, I think you should leave the meeting and rejoin.
What about now?
Yeah, now you're good.
Now you're good.
You know what?
Next 10 seconds.
I had to jump onto the internet.
So okay.
Am I good?
Yeah, you actually look great now.
Okay. So
sus.
All I was saying was that that is sus. All I was saying is that how does it feel to be 2.5 games behind the Lakers?
Yeah, they suck, man. I'm telling you. Did you see how Russell Westbrook, he had the worst career triple-double in the first half, -27, and then went on to score the most points as a Laker since Kobe Bryant, 30.5, and they still lose. Like,
that's bad.
Oh my gosh, bro, they're so awful.
Yeah. Did y'all see the Russell Westbrook shot at the top of the backboard?
Which one?
Yeah, I know. There's 2 of them.
There's like a whole compilation going on around social media. It's like a 2-minute compilation.
Did you see Anthony Davis come back and then injure himself the first game back? Shoulder injury to the locker room. Wrist, I don't know.
The Lakers, they're so funny.
They are in shambles. So let's just say that.
They really are in shambles. LeBron's been doing his best, but LeBron's injured, I believe.
I mean, he's injured like every other game.
The Jazz are low-key in shambles too. They're 2-8 in their last 10. And then there's reports that Donovan Mitchell doesn't want to be there anymore, and then Joe Ingles just got a significant knee injury, as reported.
You know, my pitch to Donovan Mitchell would be
come to Portland.
Yeah, but do you know why I'd tell him to come
instead
to
of Myers?
You get to play with Dame. Wait, what?
Wait,
Myers.
Wait. Well, who did we draft? Game 1 and Mitchell.
No, we drafted Zach Collins over him.
Same thing.
I see.
Both centers that are.
I was confused with what you were going with there. Well, Zach Collins hasn't gotten canceled yet.
Sorry, I get confused.
Zach Collins still has to say some words that aren't allowed to be said.
Zach Collins, Meyer Leonard's, they're both cheerleaders for us, so.
All right, what was your pitch for Donovan Mitchell?
My pitch to Donovan Mitchell was like, look, you get to play with Damian Lillard. I'm sorry, but there's no one in Utah that's better than that. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, we suck.
Yeah, you get to play with Damian Lillard. That's pretty insane.
And instead of CJ Dame, you got Donovan CJ, or Donovan Dame, same result probably, so.
Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe. Donovan Mitchell. That's crazy. I didn't hear that report, but
Hey.
I believe it.
Hey, can we talk about how bad the NBA All-Star voting is?
I was talking.
Andrew Wiggins?
My gosh, is starting.
Andrew Wiggins has more All-Star starts than Damian Lillard. Fact.
Bro, like what? I
That
don't even think he should be he like barely could be an All-Star. He's averaging like
I
8
have
points a game.
Yeah.
He's not even the second
Well,
best
I'll tell you. It's because of there's two words why he's a starter. Golden State. It's because he plays for the Warriors.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
There's bandwagon.
Love him on the Blazers? Yes.
There's
But
bandwagon bags and fans. Oh no! I have to cut that out.
did you mean to say that?
No. I was gonna say those bandwagon fans in China be voting for him in Japan, and Warriors fans.
Bro, what if you said the full sentence with the word you said? Oh my gosh! At least you cut yourself off before.
We're not.
We'll just have to cut that. We'll have to cut that.
No, everything stays in. We'll just bleep it out.
No, just
Yeah,
cut that.
no. I mean, yeah, I would cut it. Anyway, sorry, Cole. Start from the top.
That sucks.
No, I like it. It's great.
No. So,
All right, the
NBA
Blazers are
All-Star fan vote.
5-5 in their last 10.
Oh, okay. This is
you were saying
before-
something about
the fan vote. Sorry, the fan vote. So we were talking about the fan vote. Or sorry, just NBA All-Star in general.
yeah,
So we made that video about the fan vote and how it sucks.
I think
I'm
24
going
people
to tell
saw it.
you, this was the third returns and this is right before the starters got announced. So LeBron and Jokic and Wiggins were the top three. Over Paul George, AD. 6 was Draymond Green. 7 was Carmelo Anthony. It's bad. It's really bad. 8 was Cat. 9 was Gobert. 10 was Ayton. That's rough. That Carmelo is 7. In the backcourt, Steph and Ja, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Ja deserves it.
Lucas third. That's their solid top 3. Number 4, Klay Thompson. Well, let me tell you something. Just let me tell you something.
Okay.
Dude's number 4 on the list. He hasn't even played four games this year. How many games has he played?
3.
I mean, my point. 5. He's ahead of Booker. That's criminal. He's ahead of Chris Paul. It's criminal.
Criminal.
Mitch. That's criminal. That's criminal.
Criminal.
Notice how I said 3 guys. There's a guy who's number 6. His name is Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is ahead of Chris Paul and Donovan Mitchell.
That is criminal. Those LA fans. You vote in the population.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is literally just like normal voting. It's crazy.
Can we talk about how, like, remember we were talking over the Christmas holiday season and we were like, it's so criminal that Dame was the same overall as Ja in 2K.
Mhm.
Like, Ja's insane now.
Ja is insane. I will give him that. It's like he was insane for 2 months. That's not enough, but he's proved it now into going into
Still think Dame's
2022.
better. But I just
Yes,
want to give him a
I mean the thing is with these injured players that are like they're all stars and then they're out for a season. It's like you can't like look what they did to Klay Thompson. They didn't lower this guy's rating like by 3 maybe at most in the last 2 years. So it's like, yeah, Dame's 2K rating I think you gotta say is at least within like 2 of his performance, his 2K rating in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, first off, 2K is just
Oh, yeah, I mean, we get it. It's terrible.
Yeah, but
At least they put
anyway.
Russell Westbrook low.
kind of circling back to the Blazers. You say they went 5-5 in their last 10. Is that where you were going with?
Yeah, I do have one more story about the Blazers. Like, that's a true story. Me and you were talking about it.
Oh, is this?
Quickly before.
If this is true, this podcast is ending.
It's from Jason Quick, so it's a valid source. It talks at the title. It's with Jusuf Nurkic. It's a interview with him. He just talks about how this is who he wants to be going forward, like who he is now, because currently right now he's rated as the 8th best defender in the NBA. Surprisingly,
Can I interject quickly before you finish your story?
Yeah.
I love the fact that Nurkic wants to be who he is right now. but he's only who he is right now is because his usage rate is through the roof. It's like 33%. He gets the ball once every.
I remember I saw it's like he's gone from like 3 to 9 post-ups a game ever since Dame went.
Yes, and now my point is, following that information, no team will ever win a championship with Jusuf Nurkic getting 9 post-ups a game.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, so
but
I'm all for Nurk being who he wants to be. Just go do it on a rebuilding team, please.
Yeah. So it's his interview with him. He talks about how the season's been tough as a team, but like he feels like this is his best season. But now let me go down to the like big thing from the story. This is a very long story.
Isn't it about like keeping people together?
Yeah, I just want to get the exact quote if I can.
Control F.
Because that would be.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Oh my gosh, they talk so much.
Long story. But yeah, Nurk's been really impressive this season. I mean, even with Dame being out, obviously he's going to get the ball more, but he's showing that he is a good center. You could argue he is a top 10 center.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I just saying it's like usage rate's gone up, a stealth move by the Blazers have been like giving Nurkic the ball more. And I saw Danny Meringue. He's like a Blazers guy. He was saying, I want to credit this to him because I thought it was smart. He thinks the Blazers are like stealthily tanking by force feeding Nurk the ball, which I could sort of see.
His trade value
just because, like, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to be wrong here, just to like fit my point. But I'm pretty sure like Nurk's point per possession on his post ups are not very high. Like, dude he's not efficient.
Okay, I found the part of the story I was looking for. So it starts off with Nurk talking about how he saw signs in the stands that are saying like trade Nurk, trade Rocco. So he said it doesn't really affect him, but it said Nurkic said that Joe Cronin, named the interim manager the day Olshey was fired, reached out to him before Nurkic could even initiate a conversation. Joe talked to me first, which was kind of nice, Nurkic said. When he took over, it was refreshing. He said, "You are here to stay. We are going to try and improve the team as much as possible, and we are going to build around you, Dame, and CJ, and hopefully we find a way to do that." That was according to Nurkic, and that's what he said that Joe Cronin told him. He said that we are building around Dame, CJ, and Nurkic.
I will tell you
that
if that's the key, first off, that's probably cap. And second of all, if it's not cap, then I'll be disappointed. Third of all, the only way that's possible, the only way that could succeed, the only possible way that could succeed is if your 3 and your 4 are absolute unicorns.
You want to know what makes me think this is cap from Nurk?
Cap.
He later says that Nurkic said in his conversations, Cronin has never mentioned or hinted at the Blazers valuing a high draft pick more than victories, basically saying he doesn't think we're tanking or he thinks that we want to tank. Well, a reason for me to think we are tanking is Larry Nance was supposed to be back on our 6-game road trip, which was going on about 2 or 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, and the guy's still not back. So I think
so that's
keeping him out a little longer.
The other reason I think we're tanking, or at least not going balls to the wall to win every game, is Dame's article with Casey Holdale. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it was about just like him, like letting go the possibility of staying on the court with the ab pain and going to surgery and being out for the year. And Dame was talking about how he really didn't want to do that, but he said, I understand for the long-term success of the franchise, like it might not be so bad to be bad this year. He didn't say that, but that's kind of what he was insinuating. Like me taking a year off is better for me in the long run and probably for the team in the long run.
Yeah.
So all that to say, I think we're tanking. Nurk is getting traded. It would make no sense to keep Nurk.
Yeah,
he's on an expiring
he literally
contract.
says later, he goes, no matter what happens in February, he says, my mindset is whatever happens in February, it will only be a couple months, and then it's the summer, and I have the key to do whatever I want to do. So, I mean, like, he
exactly. So first off, that statement to me is like, I'm not committing to anyone or anything. So why would the Blazers keep him? He's right now on a 4-year, $48 million deal, being paid $12 million a year, which is solid. I mean, that's not a horrible deal, but I'm not giving him more. Hell no.
I'm reading more into this article because I haven't read it yet. This is funny. He goes, when I got traded here, it felt like it was one of the top 5 cities in the NBA. Everything was clean. It had one of the best restaurant scenes in the league. And regardless of the rain, it was a really special city. And then he goes, now you drive around the city and it's like Walking Dead. It's not really safe. So I'm trying to see what we can do to change.
Portland, man. Biggest decline probably in any U.S. city in the last 5 years, if we're being honest.
Sheesh.
Yeah. I had the pleasure of being out there twice within the past month.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Was it a pleasure?
MLS. It was a pleasure to see all, of course, but to see downtown in certain spots, it was definitely an eyesore. You know, it's like there are some definite nice spots of Portland. Wow, Providence Park, historic venue. The sushi place we went to, amazing. That whole area was really nice. But like in terms of downtown, like the Moda Center area is decent. But like outside the stadiums and like a couple of nice blocks, it gets pretty rough in the city.
Yeah.
You know, but that's funny that Nurk would say that.
I'm looking on social media right now. This is completely off topic. Doesn't even have to do with basketball. But someone just won a $20 bet and won $579,000.
I saw that.
He bet the final
They got the
score
scores
exactly
right
in both NFC and AFC championship.
The final score?
Yeah, he bet that would be the exact final score. Won $500K.
$20?
He bet $20 and he won $500K.
From just predicting 2 scores. Well, it seems like that'd be
Bro,
okay.
Exactly 27-24 and exactly 20-17.
You're right. Let's talk about NFL, by the way.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, first of all, Cincinnati Bengals with the biggest AFC, I think, comeback of all time.
I wouldn't be surprised that's the biggest comeback in AFC Championship history.
Joe Burrow, I think the Chiefs scored 3 points from the 5-minute mark in the second to the end of the game, obviously.
Yep.
Bengals just stepped it up. Crazy.
I heard when it went to overtime, I was like, if Patrick Mahomes wins this toss and goes down and scores and wins the game again, there will be an uprising on social media.
Did you guys see it right when the coin flipped? And there's like, it's tails, and the crowd just goes, yeah.
Everyone thought they won.
Did you see what Josh Allen tweeted?
He just tweeted pain.
He was like, pain.
So also the Chiefs tweeted right when they won the coin toss, they tweeted like, "We have won the coin toss," and their next tweet was the final score.
That's funny.
Basically thought they won the game.
They just got 3-0 in the first play, interception.
Yeah, Mahomes kind of choked at the end of the game. Not choked, but was struggling in the second half. I don't know what it was.
This is crazy.
And then the Niners and Rams game. Rams with a comeback too. 17-3.
How bad the Rams fans are, dude. Like the Niners was like 70% of the stadium.
Who do you guys want to win the Super Bowl? Who do you want to win the Super Bowl? I think I want Rams.
Probably Rams.
I'm gonna go Bengals just because
Odell win.
Underdog.
Joe Shiesty.
It's really a win-win, bro.
I know.
The Chiefs suck.
Super Bowl
I hate
matchup.
the Chiefs.
I don't
like the Chiefs.
That's what everyone's
Ideally, I wanted
the Chiefs.
I don't like him. I wanted the Bills to win the Super Bowl.
No, yeah, I'm not saying I like the Chiefs, but why do people hate the Chiefs?
I love Josh Allen. He's from Wyoming, so he's a West Coast guy.
You know why they hate
Josh
the
Allen.
Chiefs?
Because
one
Jackson
word.
Mahomes.
Jackson.
Bro, honestly,
Dancing on graves.
scared of Mahomes' wife and Jackson Mahomes, bro. Have you seen like videos of her?
Yeah.
She's kind of insane. She like throws like food on fans from their suites. Like she's done it like twice.
That's not a good
Entitled, do anything you want.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Kind of transitioning from NFL, kind of bringing it on back to why we do this podcast in the first place. The Blazers. So the Blazers are 5-5 in their last 10, and when you want to tank, that's it's not ideal. We got the Thunder tomorrow. You know what's crazy?
What?
You know what's the craziest thing? Is we're actually, like we said earlier, we're in the play-in by 2.5 games, I will say the teams below us. I will say that the Thunder and the Rockets are the only two teams that are knowingly like tanking. Everyone knows they're tanking. The Kings are trying to get Ben Simmons, and the Kings are trying to make the playoffs. And they're freaking 4 games back of us who are trying to tank. I think that's funny.
I think the Kings are like the best chance to pass us because I think they're the team that most actively wants to make it.
Well, I saw the Pelicans are buyers too, theoretically. And by buyers, I mean like theoretically might get like Norman Powell or something.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, how cool would it be to see Simons knock out Baron in the play-in?
I mean,
well, first of all,
part of me wants to see playing basketball, but
Wait, first of all, yeah, right now we'd play the Lakers, and then we'd have to beat the Lakers and then beat the loser of the 7-8 just to be the 8 seed and play Phoenix. Who, by the way,
I think we beat Phoenix.
I think we sweep them.
Especially if we come out hot in game 1 and win game 1, then we're due to win. Just like last year. Oh, wait.
A Disney popped off.
Dude, that was like the bubble too against the Lakers.
Yeah, we're a game 1 team.
Except we really are a game 1 team. Even in 2019, we've won 3 straight game 1s.
Especially that Warriors series when we won game 1.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we have.
Not the
in the first round.
Okay.
Oh, in the first round, yeah. We didn't win game 1.
Wait, in the second. Okay, yeah. No, in the Thunder we did.
Thunder, we didn't. We've won every game 1 series except the Warrior series over the past 3 years. So we're 3 out of 4.
We didn't beat the Nuggets in game 1. In the second round.
Oh, I didn't know we did.
No, we beat them in game 2 on the road. And then Rodney Hood, quadruple OT, blocked by
That
CJ.
just popped up on my feed the other day or today.
Rodney Hood.
That whole game.
Back when our role players showed up. Just kidding.
No, back when a role player showed up. Also today, like, I don't know how many years ago it is, but today was the day that Andre Miller put up like 52 in one game for us. Who remembers him?
Really?
I do.
Him or Raymond Felton? Who's better?
Oh, what the heck? Miller by far.
Okay. Raymond Felton or Tony Snell?
I don't know. A jogger or just Raymond Felton? But Snell. No, I don't know.
No, Felton was okay on the Blazers, but Felton on the Thunder? Remember him in the playoff series? He got cooked by Dame on that one play.
Tough.
Speaking of Dame and speaking of, well, it has nothing else to do other than Dame, but Instagram's kind of going crazy recently. If
Why?
you're listening and you haven't followed the Instagram, go follow it. Link in the description. But we gained 100 followers over the last 2 days because of a Instagram Reels. It's got 211K views. 212K actually, just went up a K during this podcast. It's impressive. It's impressive.
It is impressive. Hey, I have a fun game for y'all.
Fun game? Okay.
Yeah. So this game is called Fact or Cap, okay? Now, I'm going to give you a stat. You have to tell me if it's fact or cap, okay?
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go. Let me just calculate. All right. Fact or cap. Anthony Davis has missed more games this year than played in games.
True. I mean, fact. Don't even think about it, Cole. What are you doing?
Fact.
Thank you.
You guys are correct. The Lakers have played 51 games. He has missed 27.
Wow.
Number 2. Y'all talk amongst yourself while I find number 2.
Okay. I assumed you had just one.
Hey, I can get this quick. Don't worry. Don't worry.
All right. Hurry up.
I have a question for you guys. It's not a trivia question. It's just an opinion question. Does this stay if he gets traded?
Yes, it's such a cool picture. It's an iconic to start the channel. Iconic channel.
Does this jersey stay, or do we switch it out with a different jersey? Because we have other jerseys we could use. I mean, honestly, actually, do we know who this is?
Gary Trent? I don't even know.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
That's why it's not turned around because, he's not here.
He's gone.
And then we've got our merch. Hat sales are going live, I think, in a week. Kidding. I'm kidding.
Is your dad going to the Super Bowl?
What?
Is your dad going to the Super Bowl?
No.
He isn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
He's not like that anymore. Yeah.
I just came because my family told me that.
Oh,
That's cool. This is the second time my home team's gonna, because the Bucks were at
second
home,
time in a
right?
row, yeah. But is it the
yeah.
home team? Are the Rams going to have fans? Because they haven't. I thought the 49ers were the home team today.
I thought Cincinnati was a small town, but looks like Cincinnati's gonna be in California on February, whatever that is. Who are you rooting for? You already probably said it. I forgot though.
I don't care who wins. Like, I wouldn't be mad, but probably I'll want the Rams to win.
All right. Second stat.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
LeBron James. Okay, factor cap.
Yep.
LeBron James has more 30-point games than Trailblazers victories this year. Factor cap.
That is cap.
Fact.
Yeah.
Cody says cap. It is fact. LeBron James has 22 30-point games, and the Blazers have 21 wins on the year.
LeBron is an absolute wagon.
Oh my goodness. That just shows how trash we are. Because, yeah, that sucks.
Okay.
And this man misses like half of his games, too.
I know.
Facts.
So, yeah, LeBron has poured in 30-plus more times than we've won a basketball game. Jeez.
Sheesh.
That's so bad.
And the Lakers are 24 and 27. Oh my goodness.
Now I want to try to find an obscure stat before we wrap up here within 5 minutes.
Hey. I'm on.
You got one more?
I'm on the hunt.
All right, you get 3 minutes.
Well, if you have one, then go.
No, I don't have one.
Oh.
You get 3 minutes to try to find one before we wrap up. Let's see. What else happened today? Oh, USA lost in soccer. For those of you that are soccer fans, that.
Are they not gonna play in the World Cup?
No, they're still tied for second in the table. Some Portland news. Obviously, Diego Valeri's gone. He went back to his boyhood club, but Sebastian Blanco, he is kind of in some bad contract negotiations with the Timbers right now, I read. The Timbers kind of try to sneak in some injury incentives. They don't have to pay him as much as if he get injured, and they try to sneak it in at the last minute. He saw it and got pissed.
We need him. I mean, there was a stat. There was a stat with his record or of our record when he played. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was significant. We would have not been in an MLS Cup without him. That's for sure.
And then Steve Clark's gone.
I saw that. He was solid. Tough way to go out, though.
Facts. And then what else happened? Oh, Diego Chara re-signed. So.
That's good. Mm-hmm. He's getting old, but I don't see him slowing down.
Yeah, there's nothing
about
watch
games
that, retired or requires a ton of athletic ability. It's just stamina, and that's something you can keep as you get older. So yeah, you got it, West.
We are. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Are you just finding these straight up?
Yeah, it's
pretty impressive.
I'm a big stat guy. Okay, here we go. Last one. Okay. Factor cap.
Yeah.
The Magic have more team wins than Jusuf Nurkic averages points.
That is a weird stat.
Cap. I think the Magic really suck.
Yeah, Cap.
Jusuf Nurkic is averaging around 14.7. We'll say 15 points per game.
Yeah.
The Magic have 11 wins.
For a second, I thought they had still single-digit wins.
Yeah.
They're on a tear recently, probably. 2 of 3.
I have one more.
Okay, you got like 2 minutes.
I have one more. I know. I am on the move. Let me just make sure. Okay, here we go. This is an interesting one. Factor cap. Make sure I'm right here. Factor cap. The Phoenix Suns have more wins this year than Luka Doncic career triple doubles.
Okay.
That is definitely. I think
The
that's
Suns have
facts.
somewhere around high 30s or low 40s wins, maybe 40. I don't know.
I'm gonna say fact. I don't think
I'm
Luka
gonna
has
say
that many triple
Luka's
doubles.
probably had over 30, high 30s triple doubles. So I'll say Luka has more triple doubles. I don't know what's fact or cap. So
I said the Suns have more wins than Luka
Cap.
have triple doubles.
Fact.
So you think Luka has more, Cole?
yeah.
Cole is correct.
Wow.
Luka Doncic has 42 career triple doubles.
Oh,
The
how many
Suns
wins they
have
have?
40 wins this year.
40 wins. Okay.
40.
Those are interesting statistics to look at.
I'll tell you something interesting though. If you took the Magic, the Thunder, and the Rockets,
They would still have less wins.
and they'd still have less wins than the Suns. If you combine
Wow,
them.
there's some poverty franchises out there, including this
I mean,
one
the
right
Magic
here.
the Magic
City.
are 11 and 40. The Magic are 11 and 40. Doesn't get
Rest
much worse than that.
rest in peace, City.
All right, we gotta wrap up
Yep.
now because we're running out of time on our Zoom meeting. But appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to subscribe and
Hey, next
Podcast.
time I'll have my factor caps ready to go.
yeah, we'll get a little more prepared. But the Blazers are irrelevant, so are we. Peace.